live.
I don't think it went live on Twitter last week, did it?
I just need to add us in.
Oh, okay.
I can do that tonight so I don't forget. Because I meant to last week, and then
I totally forgot, and then I thought about it like days later. I'm like, wait, did we ever go live on it? Did that happen?
Because I'll add our Instagram in too.
Okay.
I hate how long it takes Twitch to like buffer,
Right.
and be like, you can run your ad. Okay. We should wait for that to run, and then we can get started.
Alrighty. Episode 140.
This was definitely, I wouldn't say one of the only games I've been able to watch all the way through, but this was certainly one not to miss.
Yeah, it was different, that's for sure. Kept you on your toes. Cocaine Bear was the thought process I had. Have you seen that movie?
I haven't, but
no, it's
I know it's ridiculous.
It's something. If you're ever in the mood to just put something on for the background noise and just to have something kind of stupid on, try Cocaine Bear. I think it's on Peacock.
All right, we ready, fellas?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
This is episode 140 of The Lap.
Of The Lap.
Multiple wins, plural wins
Dude,
to talk about.
Yeah. We have 2 wins to talk about. But yeah, don't forget, episode 140 brought to you by the Hockey Podcast Network.
We didn't forget this time.
Yeah. THPN. You see, in our notes, I color coded everything so I wouldn't forget. I saw that you can change the color in your notes on certain things, so I'm like, oh, I'll take advantage of that.
Does look very fancy now,
doesn't it? It looks kind of nice. I like it. But yeah, Hockey Podcast Network. Go follow them everywhere: Twitter, Instagram. Subscribe to their YouTube. Good stuff over there. Fun network. Episode 140. Like you said, 2 wins. It was fun. Ducks road trip is well underway. Can talk about the Ducks Blackhawks game really quick if you want. That was a weird one just because like I don't know about you guys, but I didn't really know what to expect going into that game because the Blackhawks are kind of weird.
Yeah, they're off to a goodish start.
Yeah, it's not bad. They're playing pretty decent. And not knowing how the Ducks were going to play up against them, I was like, I don't really know what we're getting ourselves into. A little frustrating. I definitely believe that the Ducks deserved better. I'm glad they got a point because they were lucky to do that. Thought we were going to go into overtime 0-0.
No, Mason McTavish on the power play.
It was beautiful.
With like a minute left, or minute
I think it was like
20 left.
30.
It was like 30 seconds on the
Yeah,
clock.
it was, yeah.
Oh,
30,
it was
32
that quick?
seconds. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
I thought there was like a minute left.
No, there was like 30, 35 seconds or something like that. It was crazy. It was a very nice shot. Ducks lose it 2-1 in overtime.
I don't think that was very good overtime for the Ducks.
Was not a great overtime, but throughout the game they did look very good. I thought they heavily outplayed the Blackhawks.
I think it
Spencer
was
Knight.
actually closer on
Spencer
5-on-5.
Knight. Was it?
Yeah, I thought it was a little bit closer. But both
Spencer
teams
Knight,
had
man.
good stretches.
But the Blackhawks might have their dude in goal. I thought Spencer Knight played really well. But goalies have a weird thing of looking really, really good against the Ducks. Because even Freddie Anderson in that Carolina game that we talked about last week, he not saying he's not a good goalie, but he's dealt with so many injuries, and he kind of is like a streaky goalie now in his career. And for some reason, when he plays the Ducks, he is just like vintage Dominic Hasek out there. And I felt like
Yeah.
Spencer Knight kind of had that fuel. I don't know what they're putting in the water bottles when the Ducks come to town, but some special MJ juice. Something's going on.
Whoa, hey.
You don't have to take it that way. You're going that way.
Well, how else am I supposed to take it?
I don't know. It's just juice, like on Space Jam.
Well, when you
MJ's
say
secret
MJ
stuff.
juice, when you say MJ juice, what am I supposed to think, Al?
Without your head in the gutter, Lewis. That's what you're supposed to think.
But like I said, I thought the Ducks looked really good. They hit a lot of posts. I saw a tweet earlier today.
The Leo one was pretty. That one was just excruciating to watch because it double doinked.
Double doinked, yeah.
That would have been early candidate goal of the year if that would have went in.
Yeah, that was so nice.
And he for a second he thought it went in because he like started to celebrate.
Celebrated. Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
threw his arms up a bit.
Yeah, there was a few times on this road trip where they just hit the post a lot.
Yeah, I saw a tweet earlier today that I can't find it now, but it was a stat on teams who have hit the most posts this season, and the Ducks are they've hit the post. I think there's only one other team that has hit the post more than the Anaheim Ducks so far this season, and that is the Buffalo Sabres.
Sabres are good so far.
Ever since I trash talked them a bit.
Ever since the last episode where we're like, hey, don't take betting advice, but look at that game, and then they beat the Panthers.
They didn't just beat the Panthers; they shut the Panthers out. Very weird stuff. And then they had a brand new goalie play last night and beat the Canadians. No, was it the Canadians? No,
no, they beat. Fuck, who did they beat?
Who did he just beat? Bum, 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 bum.
It was like another like good team.
Detroit.
Too.
It was Detroit. Yeah, it was the Red Wings. That was the first Red Wings game I watched. Sorry, we're kind of going off track here, but that was the first Red Wings game I watched. As with John Gibson as their goalie. It was weird seeing him in that uniform. Not a big fan of it. What's his name?
Something Ellis.
Yeah. Colton Ellis had a great game. It was his first start. Got his first win. Dude looked great out there. Very happy for him. Got his first win out of the way. I was hoping they'd give him the saber at the end. They usually give like the player of the game the saber. I think they stopped doing that because that never happened. I saw someone in the comments saying that maybe one of the other players kind of ruined it for everyone because he was like messing with the sword a lot. So maybe they thought there was going to be some bad injuries. So they're like, let's not do that. Fun stat with Colton Ellis: he's only the second goalie to wear number 92 in the NHL. The other goalie being Thomas Vokoun, if anyone remembers Thomas Vokoun.
They were one post worse than us. They've hit 12. We've hit 11, and we hit a couple more tonight. But we'll get there.
Yeah. Like Lou was saying, McTavish with the lone goal to send it to OT, and yeah, that was kind of it, man. The OT goal that was given up that sucked. Dostal made an outstanding save and then literally didn't get any help. He was way out of position, but he had to kind of do that to make the save in the first place. Like he had to fly across the other side of the net to make this save, and then nobody picked up anybody, and the net was just wide open for. I think it was Donato, right? Was it Donato who scored
Yeah.
the winner?
Ryan Donato.
Yeah, empty net easily. Just that was it. Anything else you want to talk about Blackhawks?
Leo, and who else was on the ice in overtime? They did not do a really good job getting back on defense. I mean, I know they were tired, but at least put in an effort, more of an effort to maybe
just needed one more like stick lift, man. or an attempt at a stick lift would have been cool.
Good thing was I followed up. They beat Nashville. It's always great time to beat them.
I did not watch that game, so I couldn't tell you what happened.
That one was was looking a little sketch at first.
Yeah, a little sketchy.
They did not do a great job of defending off the rush, but Nashville wasn't doing a great job of defending anything else. So it kind of evened out.
and the Ducks scored first for the first time this season. Got a big 5-2 dub.
Ross Johnson had a
nice. Oh yeah, Leo had a nice goal. Cutter had a great goal. Seneca scored again. Terry finally scored after I kind of talked trash about him.
He's been good the entire season.
He's I mean he's picked it up, at least on what I'm seeing. These last two games have been pretty crazy for him. Like he looks more confident with the puck, and he's a little bit stronger on it, in my opinion. But he got a nice goal. But yeah, well, Ross Johnston had a 3-point night,
first
1 goal, 2
game.
Assists, and he had a fight. So he had a. What'd you say?
First star of the game.
First star of the game. Ross Johnston.
Bombay jacket recipient.
Got the Bombay. Yep, he got the Bombay jacket.
It's wild that the last thing he needed for the Gordie Howe hat trick was the fight.
right. It wasn't the first thing he got. Yeah, it's the last thing. That was pretty wild.
Did you guys see the stat about his one and only other multi-point game?
I don't have it.
It was against the Ducks, right?
Yep, he's done it one other time in his career, and it was against the Ducks in like 2023.
Oh, okay, yeah, I did see that. Yeah, it was against the Ducks. That's funny.
I think I remember that game. I think it was in New York, right?
It had to have been. I mean, for the sake of hating ourselves, and reminiscing about stuff, I'll look up what game that was. But
okay,
that was, like I said, they could have won 2-1. They could have won 1-0. The fact that they beat Nashville is a win in and of itself. That's all I care about.
Yep.
Apparently, they had a really good third period.
They did. They had a very, very good third period. I like that they kind of turn it on and they're just like no, okay, we're back in this game. It's been a very, very welcome thing with the Ducks this year.
Yeah. When Ross Johnston got his 3rd point of the game, this is from Derek Lee. It was Ross Johnston's first 3-point game of his career. And then we got, on that 3rd point, we also got the very first point as a Duck for Ryan Poehling. So congrats, Ryan Poehling, on your first point as a Duck against the Predators.
He's been pretty good for the fourth
line. He's been fine, yeah. Troy Terry moves into 9th on the Ducks all-time points list, and not sure how far away he was from 8 because he's got some points since then. But good stuff from Ross. That sounds very weird to say.
Shout out Roscoe.
That was this. I think they said he matched his points in that game to like all the points he had last season. I believe.
Probably.
Hey, I mean, if we can get that out of Ross Johnson, he will definitely change the way I look at him and how I look at him in the lineup. Because we've been kind of like saying this since last season. We've talked, well, probably longer than just last season, but we've talked about it enough where we've kind of all been on the same page where we're okay with having these types of players in the lineup as long as they can score, or not even just, he doesn't have to always score, but make plays with the puck. And he's actually looked pretty dangerous with the puck, which is very, very weird to see. Sometimes I have to check his number to make sure it is who they're saying it is, because he's making some really nice plays on the puck, and it's different. So I don't know if it's maybe the coaching staff, maybe a combination of the coaching staff and some different line mates, but he looks serviceable, and that's nice. That's nice. I mean, if he wants to punch some faces and, you know, get a point or two a night, that's pretty sick, man. I'm all for it. I'm down for the new and improved Ross Johnston. This is from Alexis Downey. So this is Leo Carlsson. He scored. That was the first time Leo Carlsson scored inside Bridgestone Arena, the place where he was drafted. So that's cool.
That's I was gonna say that's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
He's having himself a start to the season.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. He has going into tonight's game against the Bruins, he had like 7 points, I think, already. Let's see. He did have an assist.
I'm looking right now
against Boston. He's got. I thought I had it. 3 goals, 5 assists. So he's got 8 points.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, isn't
him and
bad
Nick
considering
after tonight are tied with 8 points.
8 points in 7 games.
I feel like they've had like 2 extremes of like they're winning like 1-goal games, and then they have like offensive outbursts like this where you're just like,
Right.
oh, well, shit, okay, like, that's cool. You guys can do that.
But yeah, before we move on, one last congrats to Ross the Boss Johnston.
Shout out Ross.
Good.
Go.
Yeah. Shout out Roscoe. What a guy. He looks like, I'm sure he's a great guy. I keep hearing like stuff about him, like he's really nice when fans meet him, and he's just a really good dude. I'm sure he's a great guy, and I'm happy that he is a good guy if that's what he is. But like, how happy he was when he had that jacket on, it made my heart melt. Like, it was beautiful. Like, he put the Bombay jacket on, and he was just so happy. He had the biggest smile. I don't think I've ever seen him smile like that. And the interviews, like the questions that he was being asked by Zach Kavanaugh and stuff, like just being like, when the camera was on him and they're asking him these questions, he just had the biggest smile on his face, and it was just nice. It was nice to see. He's a happy guy right now, so hopefully he can keep riding it. Had an interesting game. It's kind of hard to have a good game. We can jump into the Ducks Bruins game that happened tonight. We're recording on Thursday night. The Ducks game just ended like an hour and a half ago.
Before we talk about that game, I found the only other multi-point game from Ross.
There you go.
It was February 27th, 2022.
22, okay.
And it was 2 assists.
Mm-hmm.
Can you guess who was still on the Ducks at that point?
Adam Henrique.
Mm-hmm.
Probably Josh Manson.
22?
No.
Okay.
There's a lot of names.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be Hampus, then, would it?
Hampus was there.
Okay. So then Raquel was there.
Raquel was there.
Max Jones.
Yep.
Ryan
he wasn't
Getzlaff.
playing that. He wasn't playing that game, but he was still there.
Okay.
Ryan Getzlaff.
Getzlaff was there.
Was Patrick Eaves there or no? That was
No. No,
That's-
he had been way
that,
retired
that,
at that
that
point.
was way retired. Okay.
Yeah, way retired.
Do you want me to go through the lineup?
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
so-
get it all.
They lost 4-0. They were shut out by the Islanders that night. The lineup consisted of Simone Benoit, Sam Carrick, Max Comtois, Nick Delorier,
I don't know why I didn't think of Comtois.
Jamie Drysdale, Cam Fowler, Ryan Getzloff, Derek Grant, Lindholm, Lundestrom, Mahura, Milano, Raquel, Shattenkirk, Silverberg, Steele, Terry, Zegras, Stolars.
Jesus.
So there is a single person from that roster currently on the Ducks.
And that would
Right
be
now,
one
and that is
Mr.
Troy Terry.
Troy Terry. Yeah,
Troy Terry. Wow.
he's outlasted them all.
That
Was
is wild.
Stolarz? Did Stolarz start that game?
He did, yeah.
Oh wow.
He made.
Who was the backup? Was it John
he made
Gibson or was
18
it?
saves.
Okay.
So he gave up 4 goals on 22 shots.
Hmm.
So that was a John Gibson, Anthony Stolarz tandem then, right?
Yeah.
I don't think Lucas Dahl still was there yet.
I don't
Might have been
believe
still in
so.
San Diego. I think he was still in San Diego.
That was when Zach Parise was on the Wild or on the Islanders. That was
Oh
like
my
the first. That
God.
was the
He was
first
on the
year.
Islanders?
That was the first year he was an Islander.
What
Oh
the
my
hell?
god.
That
that's
was
fun.
that was a bad season, right? 22.
Yeah.
that
That was the year before.
That was the
bad
year
one.
before everything went to shit.
Yeah.
So that was still Dallas Aikens then.
That was the first Aikens year.
Yeah.
Or like the second Aikens year.
23 was like the bad year.
Yeah, okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah, Ross Johnson,
Ducks-
man.
Ducks Bruins tonight was a
Yeah, Ducks
doozy.
Bruins.
Defense and goaltending not optional tonight? Or it was optional tonight?
Thank God both like teams played their backup.
I will say, in Peter Mrazek's defense, he looked a little bit better than he did
He
in San
did.
Jose.
He did.
He had
But at the
made
same
as many.
time, and there were like at least 2 goals that he should have saved.
Allers and Hayward had a good chuckle that he had made the same amount of saves he did in the San Jose game, like 10 minutes into the first. That did not make me feel good. I
Nah,
was
it's
like,
not-
that
that's
is
not a
not
feel-good
something
moment.
to joke about. That is
No.
horrible.
It's not a great moment, but yeah. So Ducks win 7-5. Had a 5-point night for Mikael Granlund.
He got
Two goals
baseball swung at by Charlie McAvoy at the end of the
He did.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell was that about?
Wonder if he'll get a little fine.
I mean, he should, but it's not across the
shall see.
face, so at least
Yeah.
But in all honesty, for this entire game, I don't think that should have won that game. I don't think they deserved to win tonight. They did not play very well, in my opinion.
They didn't play great. They were dominated for probably most of it, where I felt like the Bruins had most possession. I thought the third period was a little bit different, but like up until that point, like it was very
up until that last like 10-minute stretch.
was-
where
Yeah,
it was just defense optional,
yeah. Like the
goaltending optional.
Bruins kind of dictated what was happening that entire game, and the Ducks were getting some. They actually got some breaks. Like they were being outplayed heavily, and then they got the Cutter goal, which
Yeah.
kind of came out of nowhere. Like they weren't generating anything. Cutter just happened to get open, and he
I mean,
showed off
same,
his
Same
shot.
with the Trouba goal. What is it with
Trouba goal,
What is
yeah.
it with TD Garden and having just like the most like bouncy stanchions?
Right. I thought Honda Center was pretty bad with that, but the Bruins arenas.
It was like every
is
other
it?
puck someone tried to rim in was hitting the back stanchion and right back out in front. And
Yeah.
I mean, both teams I feel like kind of took it to their advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder
Um,
if there's something to like when like multiple teams share one arena. Like I wonder if that has
Could
something
be,
to do
yeah.
with it. 'Cause
Did the Celtics play last night?
They did, yeah.
I
The
They
broadcast.
did. I don't know.
The broadcast brought it
I
up.
don't know if it was in Boston. Did they
Gotcha.
play in Boston?
They must
Yeah.
have, yeah.
Oh,
Interesting.
maybe. I don't know.
But yeah, 5-point night for Granlund, 2 goals, 3 assists. Nesterenko had 4
Yeah,
assists.
Nicolas Rico had a really good game.
Yeah, 4 assists
I thought the bottom
for
six.
him.
I thought the bottom six played pretty well tonight, and
Yeah.
the top six were kind of invisible.
The
Like,
bottom six
outside of
been
the
good the
Cutter
last
goal-
2 games.
Outside of the Cutter goal, I thought he was kind of invisible.
I think
That's
the
a-
issue recently has just been they're trying to do too much, and
Yeah.
I don't hate it in like the mindset of Leo's trying stuff and he's walking dudes and using using his body, and
Yeah.
I'm kind of all for that because I feel like he's more confident than he's been the last couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
I also just think they were really opportunistic tonight.
They were
I also think,
surprisingly.
I also think Beckett Seneca was trying to do too much tonight too. I think he should
Yeah.
maybe simplify his game a little bit more.
Yeah,
We should also
Yeah.
we forgot to mention Chris Kreider's been out since the
Oh
national
yeah, he's
game.
been sick.
He has like an
he's missed-
illness or something.
Yeah, so he's missed
And,
the Nashville game and tonight's Boston game.
Yeah, so Frank Vetrano was on Leo's line, was it? Leo and Cutter?
No.
Or no, Leo and
He was Vetrano was with McTavish.
was he? I thought he was with Leo and Alex Florin.
Let me double check.
Yeah, I'm checking. You might be right.
But while Lou is checking that, I'll let you
Yeah,
know.
you're
how
right.
many-
He was with
McT-
Mason McTavish and Beckett Seneca.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like I said, Granlund 5 points, Nesterenko had 4. Jacob Trouba had 2 points tonight, a goal and assist. Troy Terry 2 points with a goal and assist. Drew Hellison had a goal. Cutter a goal. Colangelo scored a goal.
In front of his first time playing in Boston. in
Yeah,
front of his
and that was
friends and family.
it wasn't off the stanchion, or it wasn't off like the boards, and it didn't make like a weird bounce like that, but it was still a weird deflection that came from a pass that just
Yeah.
landed right in front of the net, and Colangelo was able to just slap that thing in.
I do like that they're taking advantage of plays like that, like Hellison's goal, just kind of throwing it at the crease and it going in.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I feel like we have dealt with years of puck luck being bad.
Yeah. Going the other way.
It finally is kind of going the other way a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah, like
just-
that Trouba.
They feel more opportunistic this year.
Yeah, they
And
do.
It always felt like the Aikens years they were playing it safe, and I mean,
Mhm.
Cronin couldn't coach himself out of a paper bag, so can't really say they
kinda-
had much of that because
Yeah.
I'm kind
it
of
was-
noticing that this year so far that when they play teams that like just like to muddy up the game in like the neutral
Mhm.
zone, they kind of have
Yeah.
trouble like breaking through.
Yeah,
And
Boston was
kinda
very
what
good at
happened
that.
tonight. Yeah,
Boston.
they really like grit and grind that game tonight, and they kind of had
It's-
trouble with that.
It's crazy the way the Bruins played, and knowing that with that loss tonight to the Ducks, they've lost 6 in a row.
Have they?
'Cause
Yeah.
hasn't 6 in a row.
I thought they were doing good.
They started off okay, but yeah, they came into tonight on a 5-game losing streak,
Wow.
and I don't know. I thought they played fairly well. I mean, I know it was Mrazek and net, and you just never know with him, but it's weird that they've lost now 6 in a row. They just seem like a better team than that. But I was going to say the Trouba goal is kind of a good example of what you were talking about, Jake, with just getting pucks on the net and having that confidence and being opportunistic. Because if this was like last season or 2 seasons ago, if Trouba was on the team, he would have got that puck because it was a weird pass. He didn't get it cleanly. He kind of had to reset. He definitely would have went behind the net and tried to pass. He would have tried to set up.
They
in the
would have
zone.
tried
He
to
would not
cycle
have-
it to
he would-
somebody. It would have been a
would have
pass
either-
that would have been snuffed out.
Yeah, he would have either like rimmed it behind the net, like up to the point or something, or he would have skated with it behind the net. He wouldn't have shot it. So there's definitely more of like there's this more what am I trying to say?
I mean, it's creativity. I would
creativity, yeah, confidence, more confidence out there with a lot of the guys.
It kind of upsets me that there's no Zegras
right,
part of it,
Yeah.
right, because
we
he would
won't
fit in
we
with
won't
this.
we won't hash up
No, we
old
won't.
wounds or anything because
Trying to
he's
move on.
happy for him. He's doing good over in Philly, and Paling, to his credit, the points aren't there, but he's not been bad. I mean,
No.
we've had worse fourth line players lately.
Yes.
And he's doing what's asked of him, and he's playing pretty good. Like,
yeah,
but it just sucks because it's like, man, just knowing what could have been.
Third period on the Ducks power play, Troy Terry made one of the best plays I've ever made.
Oh my god,
that's one of the best plays I've ever seen him make.
That was so sick.
Where he faked.
He dangled through someone on the Bruins.
It was Lohrei, I think. I think Lohrei was the defenseman.
Okay. Yeah,
he dangled through him.
It was Mason Lohrei, and I think, was it Charlie McAvoy too? Where he kind of dangled?
I think that, I don't know if McAvoy was the second guy he kind of got through, but there were two Bruins. He dangled one pretty well, and then the second guy he just kind of faked out, and then he was able to pass it over to Granlund, who just had a wide open net to shoot in on the power play. So that was really nice.
I'll watch it again real fast.
Okay.
That was a Troy Terry and you're not moment.
Yeah, that was pretty sick. That was really, really nice. If you haven't seen it, anyone listening on Friday, or if you're in the Twitch and YouTube chat, if you haven't seen it yet, if you missed the game, you got to go watch it. You're gonna watch one goal tonight, you got to watch the Granlund power play goal.
Kostelic was like kind of sliding across to try and like break it up. He got him to bite, and then it went through McAvoy over to Granlund.
Yeah,
through McAvoy. Okay, yeah.
Vetrano getting his first point of the season on that little touch to Terry should be talked about too, because that was a nice little.
Yeah, that was.
I feel bad for Frank because he's been a little snake bitten, but it's kind of nice for once he's not the option.
Right.
The last couple of years, it was like, yeah, he's starting off hot. He's the only one doing anything.
Yeah, like you have all these young guys and everything. You don't want, no offense to Frank, like it would be great for him to contribute as much as he can, but you don't want him being your leading goal scorer when you
for a third year in a row.
Yeah, when you have guys like Leo Carlson and Cutter and Troy Terry, and Cutter with his goal tonight is now the leader on the Ducks. He's got 5. So.
Bro just shoots every puck 1,000 miles an hour.
Right? Jesus Christ.
Greg Beecham tweeted, Anaheim beats Boston 7-5. The Ducks have scored 7 goals twice already this season in 7 games under Joel Colville. That is the same number of 7-goal games the Ducks have had in the previous 3 seasons.
Jesus.
Hot.
That is a stat. It's depressing and also like impressive at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think like the Ducks are becoming, it's still very early to say this, but from the first handful of games, it just looks like they're becoming a team that's all gas, no brakes.
And it's funny because we talked about that the first Cronin year of like, oh wow, they're off to such a good start, and then
I'm pretty sure we said those exact words: all gas, no brakes.
I'm pretty sure that's a name of an episode from that
brakes.
season.
Might be.
And then they just ended up no gas, no brakes. They were broke down.
The car was burning.
Carburetor exploded.
So. Ryan Paling had an assist tonight, Frank Vetrano, Jackson Lacombe, Leo Carlson. So that made, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 11 Ducks with points tonight against the Bruins.
We should point out Radko Gudas got injured.
He got hurt.
First period, and he didn't come back.
That's his ankle,
apparently
man.
He's day-to-day.
Yeah.
It came out after the game. He's day-to-day. So
day-to-day, yeah. He went awkward
because he's having a good start to the season. I think he hasn't been bad at all.
No, it hasn't. Yeah, he went into the
Hopefully-
boards pretty awkwardly there. He lost his footing. I don't know if did he get tripped or did he just lose an edge?
He got bumped.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it was incidental. It wasn't like a hit, but he got tangled up. I mean, the Zadorov play looked pretty bad at first.
Oh,
but
Zadorov too.
I think they
Yeah.
said he just lost his blade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But yeah,
so
Radko-
hopefully he's back soon.
Hopefully
He's back soon and-
Captain Gudis is all right, but yeah, I was not a fan of the way his ankles went into the boards there. So
They said day to day, so I mean that's good, I guess.
yeah,
Hopefully it doesn't affect him because he's having a good start to the season.
yeah.
I don't think.
Um,
I think individually the defense as a whole hasn't been bad. Like individually, it's just like a team wide defensive issue. It feels like.
They just had a lot of lapses. It's like
Yeah.
a lot of
they're
bad
lapses.
turnovers.
it's like the coverage isn't necessarily the problem. It's just the fact that they're losing guys in that coverage. It's like they're there
Yeah.
for a sec and then they're not.
I
Just a
mean,
lot of-
John Colville said told him to not be afraid to not make mistakes, but
Yeah,
at
I
some
just felt
point, I
like-
feel like that might change a little bit.
yeah. And Lou, you brought it up earlier with how teams that are kind of stingy on defense and kind of clog up the neutral zone on the Ducks that kind of struggle because the Carolina Hurricanes did that. And
And
now
the
the Bruins really
Yeah.
did it. And it seems like when they play teams like that, which it's
They-
going to be like a learning thing with a new system and all that. So, and a lot of young kids, like they gotta deal with it in a different way. And as they deal with it more, they'll get used to it. But you can tell that they're like, it's almost like a panic where they get the puck on their stick and they are just, it's almost like they're just chipping it anywhere to get it off their stick. Because of the pressure, even if there isn't pressure. You know, we talked about it with Kyle last week from Locked On Ducks, where it's like they're not being pressured physically, like the pressure isn't there, but mentally they feel like, you know, the team is right on them and they need to make a quick pass, and they're not thinking about it, and they're giving up these terrible turnovers.
I think a lot of that too is they were so used to a certain style, and granted, there's not too many current guys that were on Cronin's team. I feel like there's a good mix of new players,
Yeah.
from the off season and you know, guys that were around last season, to where like it wasn't the team's identity, but I think part of it's still learning Quenneville's system.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
And I don't think we're gonna really know what this team is for a while. So
I usually try to wait 20 games.
yeah, but even then, I don't know if we'll actually fully know what this team
Yeah.
is. But I will say they are a lot fun to watch.
They are fun.
They're fun.
And for some reason, the Mrazek games are just
all
Full
goals.
on
just
chaotic.
insane. Yeah,
It's
just
very-
a little.
Very fitting. His mask is
roller
wildly
coaster.
riding a roller coaster.
The
Yeah.
Ducks roller coaster. Yeah, very
Hey, but
fitting.
he's 2-0. How about that?
I totally forgot that too. That he I just remember he gave up a lot against the Sharks, and then for some reason in my mind he was 1-1. I have no idea why, but yeah, he's 2-0. That's real.
Derek Lee had a stat. Ducks PR said Granlund and Nesterenko are the first teammates with 4 or more points in the same game since Adam Henrique and Nick Ritchie in
Hell yeah,
God.
dude.
February of 2020.
Hell yeah, dude.
And because I like
So-
strolling down memory lane, that is another roster of who's who from the Ducks. They gave up a
2020.
hat trick in that game. They lost 6-5.
Oh my God.
6-5 in OT. William Carlson had a hat trick. The game winner was Shea Theodore in overtime.
Oof.
But yeah, that was another team of Ducks legends,
Yeah.
and they lost to
Oh.
Malcolm Subban in that game. He
Oh
was
my
the goalie for
God.
Vegas in that game.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that game though.
I totally
Yeah.
forgot he was their goalie at one point.
An early
Lewis-
standings watch. The Ducks are third in the Pacific.
They are?
Yeah,
They
because
sure are.
Seattle won tonight, so Seattle's a point ahead of us.
Yeah, they were in second for a couple hours.
The Kraken are weird, man. I don't really know who they are.
Yeah. Well, we don't know who most of these teams are. Like
yeah, we don't know
Chicago's
who we are.
Yeah. Chicago's in the first wild card spot right now. Don't know if that's going to last.
That's wild, yeah.
Yeah. No,
But
it's
yeah,
Blackhawks.
everyone's at least 7 games in, just about, except the Stars. They're the only team in the West with 6 games played. But yeah, everyone's about 7 or 8.
Are we winding up on the Ducks talk? Because I have one more nugget.
Yeah, I was gonna say I had one more thing from Zach Kavanaugh. He said Mikael Granlund with a career high 5 points tonight in Boston per Ducks PR. That ties the Ducks record for points in a game. 7th different player, 19th different time. Last one to do it was Ryan Getzlaf on November 24th, 2015 versus Calgary. He had 5 assists.
Wow.
Yeah, 2015. That was a fun time to be a Ducks fan.
Were they all drop passes?
How many were drop passes, Zach? Do we know that stat?
Damn, the Avs were down 4-1 after the first, and they've tied it. And so
Did they tie it?
4-4 in the third.
Wow.
Nice. For those who aren't paying attention to that one, that's a Nordiques versus Whalers game going on right now.
Yeah, in the Adams division.
Hell yeah, dude.
In the last half hour, Elliot Friedman
What I missed?
sent out his 32 thoughts, the written edition.
Oh, okay.
Number 20 and number 27, and it says, in the week after their fantastic opening night mass giveaway, the Ducks sold 4,700 of them. Orders came from all 50 states and 12 countries, including Brazil, China, France, Hong Kong. Well, Hong Kong's a city, Elliot. It's not a country. Italy, New Zealand, and Spain. And he said, imagine enjoying the scenery in a Venetian gondola and somebody passes by in a Ducks mask. Wait, is Hong Kong a country?
No,
Hong Kong is
capital of China, isn't it?
I think Hong Kong's its own thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'm wrong and he's right. I thought it was in China. No.
Excuse our Americanese.
Is Hong Kong?
Sorry, Sean. I'm not good at geography. I'm good at like 3 things in my life.
I know where it is. I can see it in my head.
I guess it says it operates under the one country, two systems principle, which grants it to a high degree of autonomy in most areas, including its own currency, legal system, and government. So I guess it is a part of China, but different.
Yeah, because I know when they
history corner.
Yeah, I know when they go to the Olympics and stuff, Hong Kong usually has their own athletes. So how we 2 games in for Mrazek, 2 starts. How we feeling overall? What's like one word we can maybe put to it?
Gassy.
Yeah, gassy. Look, I
will say to his credit tonight, it wasn't necessarily him the whole time.
You are a little, you're a little frozen and blurry at the moment.
Let me hang back.
But not necessarily his fault on a couple of those goals. The Lohrei power play goal should have probably been attempted to be stopped, but
attempted, yeah.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah.
I do kind of find it hilarious that we have had 2 games with him in net so far, and they've both been wins, and they've both been 7 goals.
Yes.
So
so he's given up 11, right? 11 in 2 games.
Yeah. 6 against San Jose, 5 tonight.
Let's see how many shots he's faced in those 2 games.
I think tonight was just under.
They had 41 tonight.
So he was at 36
36.
saves.
Mm-hmm.
And then they said he made 16 in San Jose.
Was that it? Oh, yeah, because they had, let's see.
They had like 20 something shots,
Yeah,
but
right.
they
22
scored
or
6. So
Yeah. So, yeah, against San Jose, they had 23 shots. Yeah, so he made
Hello?
17 saves. Hello, Lewis.
Hello. What are you talking about?
So he's faced
the Mrazek adventure.
64 shots in 2 games.
I feel like he will win you some games, but it's just gonna be an adventure the entire time, and you're just got a little butt puckering, if you will.
Yeah, it's not sustainable, that's for sure. He can't get more than I mean, at this point, like, I just don't think he's proving that you can start him like 25, 30 games.
At least a little
right now.
concerning.
Yeah, at least right now. Obviously that can change in a few weeks or like a month or something. But as of right now, he could. Yeah. He's going to need
it's
a few
very
games
small
where
sample size.
Yeah.
Just like
but the only problem with that
small sample size, but
the only problem with that sample size is one of them is the Sharks. And nothing against the Sharks. They have a lot of young talent that can score.
They won tonight.
But they did. Yeah,
tonight.
the Sharks got their first win tonight. And they almost blew it. They were up like 4-0, weren't they?
They were up 3-0.
3-0.
Tied 3-3. They were losing 4-3. They tied it, and then they won.
Yeah.
They're no longer in last place in the Pacific.
Good for them. 6-5 dub.
The Calgary's last in the West.
Yeah,
don't remind me. My fantasy team is struggling because Dustin Wolf is getting no support.
Oh Jesus! Yeah.
I mean, same with Stolars. I was thinking like, I got
Toronto's a mess.
I got the sneaky goalie picks.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. Sorry, Leafs fans, but that's a mess over there. I don't know what.
I mean, they're 3-3-1. I mean, that's not terrible.
They look like ass though. Like if you sit there and watch a Leafs game, they don't even look like they care.
Berube is already calling them out and saying, "I don't know what the fuck you want me to do."
Stolars is even calling them out. Like everyone's getting called out. Everyone's catching strays.
Good.
It's nuts over there.
Go Jays though.
Huh?
I said go Jays though.
Go Jays. Oh yeah, World Series.
Is that the ethical conundrum of your time, Lou? Is having to root for the Blue Jays, knowing a certain someone is a Blue Jays fan?
Another hellish World Series. Damn.
All right, we can move on. That was a fun 3-game set there. The Ducks are on a 2-game win streak and a 3-game point streak since they got that point against the Blackhawks.
They've gotten a 5 of 6 total points so far.
Yeah,
5 points.
5 out of 6 on this road trip. They got 2 games left,
so they're guaranteed to be 500 this road trip.
So 2 games left. That leads us to what's on tap in partnership with Noble Ale Works. You mentioned the Late Arrivals podcast. When you get a beer or close your tab, you get 10% off on game days, home or away. If the Ducks are at home that night that you're going, Noble provides free game parking. Like I said last week, I'll say it again. Some people, I know Jake last week, you said the mouse went and mentioned the pod. They didn't know what they were talking about. I've had someone say that before as well. I did tweet it out, but I'll say it again that I have contacted Noble, and they told me straight up that the people there should know. So don't hesitate to mention us to get your 10% off. Don't let that shy you away from getting your discount. Just keep mentioning us, and at some point they're going to be like, yeah, we know. Okay. Yeah, we get it now. We get it. Point to the flag. Do what you got to do, man. We got our flag there. Get your 10% off on your beer or when you close your tab. Mention the Late Arrivals podcast. So we got 2 games left for this Ducks road trip. I think it's their longest road trip of the season. Have 5 games. Yeah, they were talking about it.
They have said it many times on the broadcast.
Yeah. So
that's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. At least they get it out of the way. right away.
But they still got to play a lot of Eastern teams.
Yeah. So Saturday, so they're going to end their road trip in Florida. Saturday, they take on the Tampa Bay Lightning,
Who are struggling, man?
who are struggling.
I did not.
Mhm.
They're last in the East.
Yeah, little bit of a struggle bus over there in Tampa, but they're still the Lightning. So we'll see how that goes. That's Saturday, and then Tuesday on the 28th, they are in Sunrise, take on the Panthers. It's weird that they're playing the Lightning and Panthers, but they're not playing them back to back, or it's not even like 2 days later. Like you go a Saturday game and then a Tuesday game. It's weird. I don't think I've ever seen
there's
that.
no back-to-back games on this road trip at all.
Yeah, it's weird. I thought
Maybe
for sure.
Maybe because they gave them a little break because they're starting the season on the road, pretty much.
Maybe. Very odd though. So, if you are a wonderful Ducks fan in the state of Florida, if you want to go to the Ducks Lightning game on Saturday, it looks like it is a 5 p.m. start. That's
On Saturday?
probably. Hold on. I want to make sure that's. Yeah, Saturday. Saturday's game. So it's 2 p.m. Pacific.
Local time, or
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock local.
So it's a 2:00 game here.
2 o'clock for us on Saturday. We're looking at tickets, $42.
On 714 tickets, promo code LAPTICS.
Yeah, there you go. You can get them at 714 Tickets. Go to 714tickets.com and then click on the Ducks tab there. And go to the Ducks Lightning game. Use promo code LAPTICS.
Or you can go to basketball.
Yep.
Back.
Basketball started. But yeah, use promo code LAPTICS, LAPTIX in all caps. You get 10% off your purchase and then 5% towards future purchases. But yeah, $42 is the cheapest. You get a bunch of $43 tickets for the Lightning, Ducks and Lightning, and then Ducks Panthers on Tuesday night, the 28th. Looking at $20 tickets for that one. That is a 7 p.m. local start on Tuesday. That'll be 4 o'clock for us. A lot of $20 tickets, some $21 tickets. So save some money. Everybody loves to save some money.
Yep.
You got the Lakers on here. Ariana Grande is on 714 right now, so I'm guessing she's somewhere around here or around there. Ooh, how much do you think the World Series tickets are going for?
At least 500 at the very least.
Let's dabble. All right, Game 3 in LA, October 27th. It's a 5 p.m. start on a Monday.
It's a 5 o'clock start. Oh yeah, because I mean Toronto.
How much is it?
Have to.
$935 is the cheapest.
900. God. Damn, you got to sell a kidney to go there.
And then if you miss out on the $935 ones, the next cheapest is $979, and then it gets into the thousands. That's fun. Enjoy that.
Yeah.
I don't know if people can use our code in Canada. If you're in Canada listening to this, just try it. Like you don't have to go to any event that's like super expensive. Just I want to know if our code works there because I'm not 100% sure because they have tickets on 714 here for the game in Toronto.
It would be interesting to see if it works. I wouldn't see why not, but So $696, $696.
I know everyone else didn't, but I wanted Seattle to win.
Seattle? I was totally fine with either Seattle or Toronto winning. I was going to root for either of them in the World Series anyway.
That's
I was going to root for either,
division rival. I just can't.
Yes, yeah. 696.
That's why I say I know I'm the only one who wanted that, but whatever.
For Game 1 in Toronto, World Series starts tomorrow or today if you're listening on Apple and Spotify. But yeah, 714tickets.com, LAPTICS at checkout. LAPTIX, all caps. You get your wonderful, wonderful discount. You want to do the DraftKings read now?
Yeah, we get through all our ads because I mean the rest of the episode's just jersey and questions.
Because the only other thing is just the Instagram accounts that I figured we can do DraftKings first and get that out of the way, and then I'll shout out our wonderful Instagram, and then you can say why, or you can say after we shout out the Instagram stuff, you can say what you're going to be up to after this episode's recorded.
But yeah, DraftKings is hockey is back, and this season DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NHL, brings you all the speed, skill, and nonstop action you love. New customers, if you bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you'll get paid out $300 in bonus bets instantly.
Hot.
Have odds for tomorrow up. You can't currently bet on the Avs Hurricanes. It's still going on. But you have Sharks Devils tomorrow.
That game 1.5. The Devils are favored 1.5, and the over under 6.5 goals.
Okay.
And then Toronto at Buffalo. Toronto's favored 1.5, and the over under 6.5.
That has the making of a crazy Steve Dangle video if the
gosh,
Sabres
right?
wins.
Washington at Columbus. Washington's 1.5 favorites, and the over under 6.5. And the Flames at Jets, and the Jets are favored 1.5, and the over under is 5.5.
Nice, man. My Flames top 3 pick is just looking terrible as we each episode we record. It's just looking worse and worse.
Did I say Flames 3-2? No, I said the Kings, I think.
Yeah, I'm the only one that put the Flames in the top 3.
Who did I even say? I forgot already. I know I said Vegas.
You said Vegas, Edmonton, LA.
Oh yeah,
I think you and Jake both had the same top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, Knights, Oilers, Kings.
I think we were all wrong on Calgary though.
Maybe. I had Calgary low, but not that bad.
Jake
had Calgary 6th.
Who did I have?
Lou, you had the Flames in 5th.
Well,
above the Ducks.
They could still in there.
Oh, definitely. It's still very early, but man, are they
not even December yet or November?
They're putting themselves in a spot here. But yeah, Leafs and Sabres, man. They're playing home and home Friday, Saturday, so that should be a lot of fun. I'm definitely tuning into both of those. But so download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code THPN. That's code THPN to turn $5 into $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 8778-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly on behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas. Pass-through of per wager tax may apply in Illinois. 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets, which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. Limited time offer. Copyright NHL 2025. All rights reserved. Last but not least here on Instagram, I talked about it last week. We just started a new partnership over there with Ducks Talk. That's ducks.talk on Instagram, or you could probably just type in Ducks Talk, no caps, on Instagram. Go follow them. Trying to push them into 10K. Looking for 10K followers. They're really good person over there. Make a lot of really great graphics for the Ducks. So you're going to want to check them out. They're currently at 9,499 followers. So let's get them closer and closer to 10K. They just did some nice graphics here. The Ducks win graphic that I like. And then let's see, they posted that Mikael Granlund had 5 points tonight, and then the Nestorenko stats as well. A lot of fun. So check them out. Tell them we sent you. And then also please follow Enchanted Sugar Co. on Instagram. Jake will greatly appreciate that.
Because I'm helping make cookies tonight. So
Yeah. It's a cookie night in Jake's household.
the Kings beat the Stars in OT. Stars are now on a 4-game losing streak.
Are they really? Wow.
On the topic of teams not doing well.
Yeah. I did hear that Pete DeBoer wants to coach again, and he's kind of
Well,
putting his hat in the ring there to see if anyone wants him.
Send
Who
him to
want me?
Send him to Buffalo. The sword would fit.
who do you think?
Right.
Who do you think is going to be the first to make a coaching change?
That's a good question. Maybe the Sharks.
I don't think the Sharks would do it. I think they would give Warsofsky a fair shake.
Yeah.
I think if anything, they're just going to let him play out the season and then let him go.
Because I know Sharks ownership has said to the GM Greer and the team that he does not want to be playing for Gavin McKenna.
Well, they're going to be, whether he likes it or not.
How many years did the Ducks say that they didn't want to be a basement team,
Right,
and
right.
that was not the case?
Yeah.
I mean, they keep one in one hand and you know what in the other.
I mean, I'd say
I
the
hate to
Kings-
say it, but is Tampa the first one?
Ooh, Tampa's a
Tampa
good
has
one.
1 win.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Yeah, they're 1-4-2 in their
I think-
first
I
7
think-
games.
Crazier shit's
Lightning
happened.
players would have to. I think the players there will have to look like they gave up on John Cooper.
Yeah. I'd maybe watch the Kings and Flames though.
I was thinking the Kings
Yeah.
with Jim Hiller.
Yeah.
I mean, LA is sitting a point behind us. So technically, if they're a point behind Edmonton for the wild card in terms of point percentage, we hold the higher point percentage over Edmonton. So I mean, LA is only a point out, at least
Yeah.
division wise. But
Yeah.
I mean, if things continue to kind of middle there and
I don't
maybe see
think
him make a change.
I don't think
Yeah.
Calgary will make a change.
No, because
think so?
Huska is still relatively new.
And didn't they just give him an extension or something?
Think so, yeah.
I wish I could say
if
Buffalo,
Minnesota's
but-
bad. Maybe Hines.
maybe.
I mean, Toronto.
I don't think they would do that to Berube.
I don't know. Toronto's interesting too.
Might be a little early. I mean, Columbus would make a little sense if they don't get going, just because they're kind of in the same boat as us. I think where
How are they doing?
it's a result more than ever kind of year. I mean, they're 500. They're 3-3.
Who's their head coach?
Dean Evison.
That's right.
They're. So who's leading them in points right now?
I don't think- I
their
don't-
top
Boston
scorer is Kirill Marchenko with 7 points.
He's
Oh,
good.
that makes sense.
Kirill Marchenko's really good.
Yeah.
I don't know where that came from because I'd never heard of him until last season. But
How's Fantilli looking? I haven't looked lately. Does he have 3 or 4 goals now?
5
I-
points, 2 goals, 3 assists.
Okay.
yeah, good for him. A little better though.
Voronkov and Jenner have 6 points. I mean, they're not doing horrible, but
I don't think Boston would fire Michael Sturm already.
No, I don't think so.
Isaac Lundstrom's played all the games for Columbus, but doesn't have a point.
Of course
Oh.
he has.
But he's a +1 somehow.
Hey, because plus one matters.
Yeah.
Good for Isaac. I
I
don't know. I feel it's a little too early for coach firing talk just
Maybe
yet. But
maybe Andrew Burnett in Nashville if the Predators don't start to get going more.
Yeah.
That's a good one too. Yeah.
I mean, they're 3-2 right now. They're 8 points.
It's like there's teams barely getting into double digits points, so I think it's too too hard to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have a clearer picture in like a month to see who's on the hot seat.
Yeah.
Anyways, uniforms.
Yeah. Really quick, Jake, if you wanna, there was a little blunder with a ref. It was a Devils Panthers game, and this referee, I guess they were reviewing if this goal was going to count or not, and this ref totally blew it. I don't know if Jake can play it, the audio, but it was just hilarious.
I don't think I can play it here, but I can maybe try and put it in the recording.
Okay.
If not, we can always just link it in the tweet.
Yeah, I'll have to. It's hilarious. If you haven't seen it yet, Dmitry Filipovich tweeted it out. And you can see the ref like saying, "Okay, it's a good goal." Wait, oops, sorry. And everyone was just confused. And the pan to the Panthers bench to Paul Maurice was just hilarious. So if Jake can link it if he can get it to play in the recording, awesome. Glad you heard it. If not, I'll pin it on the episode tweet because it's great. It's great stuff. But yeah, we can talk about uniforms. Lewis, how you feeling about the Avalanche releasing the Nordiques Heritage jersey?
Fantastic. I mean, as always, the Nordique is a classic look. We knew they were going to do it because they slow dripped it for like a week.
They sure did.
They kept showing us the pants and socks and stuff, and the helmets,
the nameplates on the locker room.
Yeah,
stuff.
we knew it was going to happen.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Avalanche playing the Hurricanes tonight on this Thursday night.
They're wearing the Whaler uniform.
Yeah, Hurricanes are wearing the Whalers. So the Avalanche and Hurricanes will both wear their heritage jersey, the Nordiques and the Whalers jerseys, both matchups this season. So they were in Denver tonight.
In Carolina.
Yeah, and they'll wear them in Raleigh whenever that game
is
happening.
That could be the Stanley Cup final.
Could be. They're in a shootout right now.
Man. If they
4-4.
if they just wore those uniforms in the Cup final, that'd be sick.
I'm so weird with these heritage uniforms because it's like I know it's like their franchise still, like it's their history and stuff, but I just it feels weird. Like I like the way it looks, but
my take is if you still count in your history book like Whalers or Nordique stats in your record book, then it's free use.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
But I could understand if you're like from Quebec City or Hartford and being upset about that.
Mm-hmm. My thing is someone brought up how the Devils did theirs. I think it was their reverse retro or something, and they kind of went back on their heritage where they were the Colorado Rockies, which then turned into the Kansas City Scouts, which then they relocated to New Jersey and became the Devils. And the Devils came out with like those cool jerseys that was a normal Devils jersey, but the colors were like the Rockies Scouts. Yeah. So it was like red, yellow, blue. I like that idea.
Carolina won in the shootout.
Did they?
Jarvis was the only goal.
Of course he was. He's ridiculous.
He's good.
He's so good. I have him in fantasy.
He slipped. I don't know how he slipped so far in the draft.
That was a lot of penalties in that game. Holy shit. Carolina, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 penalties.
Jesus.
And the Avs had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They had 6.
6 penalties.
7, sorry. Because both Natchez took one in overtime and Stankoven took one in overtime too.
Jesus. But yeah, I really like back on the Devils thing. I like how the Devils did it. Like if the Avalanche came out with like Nordiques type uniforms, it would have been cool if they were just like Avalanche uniforms, but in Nordiques colors. Same with the Hurricanes. Hurricanes uniform, whatever Hurricanes uniform you want to use, they have too many, and put it in like Whalers colors. That would have been kind of cool, like the Hurricane logo in like the blue and green.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like it, but I'm weird about it because I kind of have like a love hate with it. It's weird. It's a nice matchup to look at though. It's a very nice uniform matchup.
Yeah.
Jake, do you
No
like them?
issues with
It does feel a little weird
Mhm.
having them like have those jerseys for franchises that don't exist. Like I understand the history part of it.
Mhm.
I do like how both Adidas and Fanatics have redone them.
Mhm.
yeah.
Like they at least have kept them true to the originals.
Yeah.
So at least it's not like they've changed the jersey at all.
True.
So I don't hate them, but I also kind of feel like it is a gimmick too.
Yeah. Guess the Avs sold out of those jerseys so fast because Jenny was going to get one, but she could not. She didn't do it in time. She didn't try to get one in time.
Man, at the end of the day, the league needs to make money, so it's like
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
it's an easy way to do it.
Mhm.
The Ducks just need to make their Mighty Duck uniform already.
Yeah. They will soon, I'm sure. I'm
Oh,
guessing next
we
season.
gotta mention before we move on. Speaking of, because I was gonna say, the Ducks just need to listen to us. Leo Carlson randomly
why didn't we talk about that, like,
unprompted
at the beginning?
responded to the Lap account.
That was weird. Yeah.
We should have brought that up at the very beginning.
I totally forgot about it.
Dude, so I was kind of buzzed at California Avenger because I went to the Oogie Boogie Bash on Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
and I just looked at my phone. I was like, "What?" I was so confused.
Yeah, I was confused too. I didn't know it was really him at first. It was kind of delayed because I wasn't looking at my phone for like a good period of time. And I just happened to look, and it's like Leo Carlson responded as saying "nice." I'm like, okay, and I click on it. I'm like, oh shit, that's actually
Leo.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I follow that account.
Yeah,
So I wonder how he found it.
unless maybe I mean, Zach Kavanaugh even said that a lot of the Ducks players are secretly on social media a lot, like more than we probably would think. So
They just don't tweet as much.
they don't tweet, or they have their burners. They're not going to
Yeah.
be under their own name, and maybe they follow a bunch of Ducks accounts that we have no idea that they're following us, and they see it that way, or they follow enough where some of those accounts are retweeting and liking other Ducks account stuff. Because I didn't tag him. I just put Leo goal, and I did the video of him when he was with Sweden, and I think they
And
won.
rapping in the shoe.
Yeah, the rap video. He's rapping.
I do like that his bio on Twitter is professional Call of Duty player.
Yeah. So yeah, that was cool. That was a fun little moment after the Preds game. After the Preds dub. So shout out Leo Carlson. We love you. And last but not least, some uniform news in the PWHL, the women's side of things. Vancouver and Seattle dropped their uniforms, and I was a little worried that we were going to get like all this buzz for these new uniforms just for them to drop placeholder uniforms, and I'm like, I hope they give us a logo and a name. Well, they didn't. They gave us placeholder uniforms.
Yeah, I kind of knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, but they're fine. The good news is that I read that both Seattle and Vancouver will be releasing their name and their logo before the season starts, and the PWHL season starts November 21st or something.
So are they in the league now?
Yes, they will be starting this year.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so November 21st is opening night in the PWHL, and both Seattle is actually playing Vancouver in Vancouver. So
there's 8 teams now?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So at least
LA's got to get a franchise.
They got to be close. Yeah, I would say if they want to keep going, like kind of round out some more teams in the West. I'm guessing LA's in there, and
Maybe
probably
the Bay Area gets one.
Maybe. I think Denver is going to be one of them too. They had a
what do you say,
takeover
Denver?
tour at the Avs Arena last year. and
Okay, yeah.
it worked out.
Yeah, I
pretty
mean
well.
they played at the Honda Center.
Yeah.
Or the Olympic team did at least.
That was the
or Canada.
rivalry series. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it sold well. I would love for them to have a team in Anaheim, but I feel like they're going to try to do something where they can put one team to try to get Ducks fans and Kings fans to support together instead of splitting up the fan base.
I could see them be like the Los Angeles whatever, but play some games in Anaheim, some games at Crypto.
Maybe. Or even if they just have like a California name, just California.
Yeah.
Instead of LA.
Or maybe play in Ontario at the Toyota Center or whatever it's called.
Yeah. So I was a little bummed that we just got placeholder uniforms and not names and logos, but it made me feel a little bit better that they are going to release both name and logos for both teams before the season starts, November 21st. So that's something to look forward to. I hope they're good names and I hope they're fun logos.
We should probably get the questions.
Yes.
We're yapping.
Yep.
I do want to bring up there was Sarah Volley brought up that the Canucks are looking for a center.
Oh.
On his show we are forced to watch on Victory Plus.
Right.
But the quote is, you've got Alex Wenberg in San Jose. You can bring Adam Gaudette back. Ryan Poehling if you want to wait. Or he said, if you want to wait, we could be talking about Pajot, Kevin Hayes. Could he be a guy? And the first comment is, none of these guys are worth a 1 or 2 top prospect. What are we doing? And then the next one just says Zibanejad from a Rangers account. And then happy to give Krebs and a prospect or a pick for Pedersen, but Canucks got to retain 4.5 mil. And then those are some bleak options.
Christ. All right. Let's see.
No, let's do questions.
Oh, Sean did DM me for career points we talked about earlier with Troy Terry since he got a few points. So he moved into 9th place at 290 career points. He should be at 292 now, Sean said. So next spot is Ricard Raquel at 8.
Yeah.
And he's got 339. So he's got a little ways to go. And we can get into questions here.
Sorry, the clip from the Calgary game last night of the lights not being on.
Oh, yeah, that was wild, huh? That was interesting
what
to
happened?
see. Lights went out.
Their lights take a while to warm up because of how old the arena is, and they were practically playing in the dark for the first 10 minutes of the period.
They're getting a new arena, right? Confirmed.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think they got one more year, right?
They got to move out of the Saddle Dome.
At the Saddle Dome.
That barn just looks. It's it is an actual little barn because that's where they have the Calgary Stampede.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least they're getting something new because that
Hardko.
shit's weak. Your shit's weak. Shit's weak. Have you seen Grandma's Boy? Sorry. It was from Grandma's Boy.
Is that even a question, Christopher?
I don't know about Lewis.
I've seen it, but I can't quote it.
I can practically quote that entire movie.
That's an Adam Sandler movie, right?
He's not in it, but
he's not in
company.
Happy Madison. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's funny because Nick Swartzen was like, I don't even need to attend the premiere of it because I know no one's going to go see it. And he did an interview where he was like, I think he said his mom or somebody, some family member was going to see it because they're like, oh, we just want to support your work. And he's like, I don't think you want to see that movie.
Right. That movie's great.
I quote that one with my dad all of the time and walk around going, thank you,
really?
Mr. President.
David Spade in that movie when he works at that one vegan restaurant or whatever. Shiloh.
Hey, Guy Blow.
Yeah.
Shiloh, you said it wrong.
It's Shiloh, stupid.
You'll eat your hamburgers. I hope you choke on a cow dick.
Oh, Christ. All right. Questions. This is from Desert Shark. In the name of the Getsi, the Leo, and the Holy Solani, a quack. Then he says, okay, this is the question. How shocked was Jake after the Ross, Johnston, Gordy, Hattie game?
I mean, I was more shocked that he got the fight last.
Yeah, the fight being last was the biggest shocker.
But hey, good on Officer Roscoe.
Yeah, good job, son.
Good for him.
That's how you do it. And then he said, former San Francisco Giants Tim Lincecum's in-and-out order was 3 double-doubles, 2 fries, and chocolate strawberry shake before every game he started.
I bet it was because he was fucking stoned out of his mind.
That boy was high off his gourd. Angels legend Tim Lincecum.
Dude, like half of the fans like at Giants games when he was pitching just had "Let Timmy Smoke" t-shirts on.
Dude, eating all of that before a game, like if that were me, it would take one pitch at 100 miles per hour, and that's sneaking out of me a little bit.
He was tall and lanky, so he probably had a great metabolism.
Probably.
Yeah,
the shakes what gets me. Like I could maybe do the burgers and fries and soldier through, but the shake, oh my god.
It's
a bit much, man.
I only like chocolate or vanilla shakes like every once in a great while because they're just so filling.
If you're getting a shake from In-N-Out, you gotta get the Neapolitan.
Ooh, yeah.
Shake.
Yep. Yes, you do. It's good stuff.
It's also weird seeing the meme that he put in that tweet because that picture is used for a really out of pocket meme.
The Willem Dafoe picture.
Yeah, there's usually a caption with it that's not so great.
No? Okay.
No.
So we got some not hot takes, but we got some thoughts here from some people before we get to another question. This is from Ducks Daily. It seems inevitable to me that Leo is captain next year. Thoughts?
Wouldn't hate it. I still think it's McTavish.
I do
honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But if it was to be Leo, I mean, I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah, I'm fine with either of those. What about you, Lou?
I could see it.
Yeah.
Would you rather have Leo? But
there are worse ones. Yeah.
I think it makes sense. It's either gonna be him or McTavish.
Yeah, 100%.
Honestly, dark horse, I could see being Lacombe.
Yeah.
I could see that being a out of pocket decision. I mean, Gudas was, and not that he's been a bad captain, but
yeah,
it was kind of out of left field.
A little bit, man. Before I read this next one, if anyone in the Twitch chat or the YouTube chat has any questions for us, get them in now before it's too late. This one's from Kent Muller. Another just thought, not a question. Anaheim scoring goals in bunches. So awesome to see. I know it's early in the season, but we can score. And he said, yes, 3 games scoring 1 goal. So there's that. But yeah, it is nice. They are scoring a lot.
Yep.
I'll look right now.
Not to be a wet. I'm not trying to be a wet blanket, but they are playing against not great teams so far.
Yeah, there hasn't been too many great teams in this. Out of the 7
part.
Yeah.
Of all of them, it is impressive that tonight kind of came in a game they probably shouldn't have been in.
Yeah, they shouldn't have got 2 points tonight.
So, as of right now, the goal differential for the Ducks, they are now a +1. They were a negative coming into this game. Against Bruins. They have 26 goals, and they've given up 25.
Hell yeah.
26 goals, though. Vegas has more than them. They have 30. The Avalanche have 28. Mammoth with 28. And then that's it for the Western Conference. Like they only have 3 teams ahead of them.
4-0 in the Tusky era for
5-0 now.
5-0 for the Mammoth.
That's a stupid name. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Tusky. That's
And they're
stupid.
center ice because after the mouse pointed it out,
I can't like not see it now. It's terrible.
like it doesn't match the ice.
Yeah, it's like a blue. There's like a blue hue.
It looks like dirty water.
Yeah.
Dirty. Like the ice got dirt on it or something. I don't know. Anyways,
This one's from Lacombs Comb on Twitter. You think Luneau will be brought up with Gudis out if Gudis gets put on IR?
no, it'll be in more.
I mean,
Yeah,
Moore will
'cause he-
play, but they're probably going to pull somebody up from San Diego.
Yeah, they might bring him up, but I'm not sure he plays. Depending on how long Gudis is out, I guess. If it's
They said day
IR,
to day.
yeah.
They said day to day.
if he
but
ends
we'll
up-
see.
Yeah, if he ends up on IR, maybe I can see him getting called up. I'm not 100% sure he gets like
I don't
game
know if
time
they
right
want
away.
him. Yeah, I don't know if they actually want him to play yet.
Yeah,
I would not hate a Stan Solberg appearance.
that would be fun.
I don't think that Tristan Luneau will play over him.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure. But it would still be fun. Still be
Maybe.
a good time. Be a good time. Any other questions? Any in the Twitch chat? If not, that is all. Unless you guys have anything else you'd like to say, speak your mind.
Oh, dude! So like during the game, I was like just browsing Facebook for the first time in forever.
Mm-hmm.
And do you know the bald guy from Ghost Adventures?
Yes.
Aaron Goodwin, I think his name is.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently, his wife or his now ex-wife, like put a hit out on him, and like
What?
yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, like on the next Ghost Adventures episode, they're gonna show him like getting a phone call saying that the police are at his house, and his wife is getting arrested.
What the hell?
Yeah, man. And I think his ex-wife got sentenced like 3 to 8 years.
Jesus
For it?
Christ.
Yeah, crazy.
That is crazy.
Well, that's certainly a way to end the episode.
Right? Keep your head on a swivel,
Um,
everybody.
Anyways,
Is that No more questions? We all good?
well, we gotta end it on a happy note. We gotta end on a happy note. My bad. That's on me.
No, you're fine. We can end it. It's not a big deal. He's not dead.
Yeah,
I mean, the hit didn't go through.
Yeah. The hit didn't hit. That
yeah.
hit ain't hitting.
That is a happy ending for him.
But yeah, that's it from episode 140 of the Late Arrivals podcast. Thank you so much for listening. As always, wherever you're listening, please leave us a rating and or review on Apple or Spotify or wherever else you're tuning in. If you're watching on Twitch, please give us a follow, maybe a subscription if you're feeling spicy. If you are on YouTube, please subscribe. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers on YouTube. I think we're at 89, so help us get to 100. We're only 11 away. Who wants to be that fun 11, that fun group of 11? If that fits your bill, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Maybe like this video as well. And yeah, we'll see you next week, man. Hopefully we got 2 games. We'll have 2 games to talk about. We've been doing pretty decent here, where we've had more wins than losses to talk about each week, which has been fun.
Yeah, I mean,
So let's see how the Ducks finish off this road trip in Florida, and we'll see you next week. Bye. Go Ducks.
boing.
Go Ducks.
Oh boy.